Hello, my name is Patricia Holmes, and we are beginning Chapter 5. And Chapter 5 is a great chapter of animation, and we are combining sound with some lip syncing animation. And the great thing about Adobe Animate is that it does all the work in the animation for us. We just have to essentially tell it what we want. So let's take a look at the end file, O5N. I provided this file for you. I'm going to hit play so you can see the end result of the work. And so here we
To
go.
be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Okay, so I'm going to stop the Hamlet speech, but you get the point. We are adding sound and we are adding the lip syncing, and we have a fly flying around. So let's start building this chapter together. So open up your O5 start file and immediately rename it by going File, Save As, and rename it O5 Working. That way we can preserve our original start file in the event that we want to start over. Next, what you're going to see is you're going to open up the timeline. And remember, if the timeline is not open, simply go Window, Timeline. Make sure that's checked. We're going to connect things. Like, for example, the mouth and the head need to be connected. And when we animate them, they stay together, and like the body parts. So when we connect them in the software, it makes it much easier when we move a limb or we move things. So let me just show you, and that will make a lot more sense. Click this button right here called the parenting view. It's clicked. This is unclicked. It's black. And if you click it, you'll see a light little color around it, and then you'll see these extend. What we're doing here is we are telling the software what needs to be connected to each other. For example, the mouth needs to be connected to the head. So take your mouse, click on this light blue rectangle and drag it to the head. And then we're telling it, hey, you're connected. Next, the head is connected to the body. Let's connect the hand, the right hand to the right forearm, and then to the arm. And then the right arm is going to get connected up to the body. And the same thing for the left. Okay. Now, in the event you make a mistake, simply click on here, click once, and you'll see remove this. You can also drag these layers around if you need to. Okay, but this is what it should look like. And remember, you have the end layer that you can reference also. Next, the author wants us to go to approximately frame 72 and add frames, which will be about 3 seconds. So click on frame 72, then click down here at the bottom, holding the shift key gets us this. Then we are going to right click. Oops, I just messed that up. Do it again. Click once, hold shift key, click down here at the bottom, right click. Let's just go and insert timeline frames. There we go. Okay, there we just added 3 seconds. And then a gentle reminder that this icon right here allows us to resize our frames in the event that you can't see things clearly. Okay, what we're going to do in this video, remember I'm going to try to keep these really short, is because we're going to animate the arm and the hand. So the first thing the author wants us to do is go into the monkey forearm layer, click on frame 8 approximately, and then press a keyframe, which is F6, or you can simply go into insert timeline keyframe. We're also going to add another keyframe on approximately frame 15. Then what we're going to do on frame 15 is we're going to take the free transform tool right here. We're going to click the forearm, and then we're going to take it and we're going to straighten that arm out. Boom. Next, what we're going to do, see how that's a little bit edgy right there? Click on it. Use your keyboard arrow to go down a little bit. Good. Next, click in the middle. So you look, click on here. You got the beginning and you got the end. This is the new tween we're going to be working with. Click in the middle then right click and choose Classic Tween. You can use your little blue scrub to see it. Good. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add some frames in the hand layer, the right hand. We're going to, here it is, I'm sorry, hand R. I almost hit the hand left. And we're going to animate that hand. We're going to have that hand wave to us. And let's see, oops, sorry. Per the author's instructions, we're going to add some keyframes and 15, 18, 22, 25, and 29. So on the hand layer, come over here to 15, hit F6 or keyframe, 18, 22, 22, 25, and 29. Approximately 29. Here we go. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to, so here's our first position. Click over here on frame 18, take your free transform, reposition it, and then here it's back at the beginning. You can reposition each one of these. And then we are going to, that's good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click in between these and we're going to add Classic Tween. Oops, hit Control Z. I accidentally hit the wrong thing. Click in here, add Create Classic Tween. Grab the blue playhead here. Let's test it. Ooh, look at our animation go. Finally, what the author wants us to do is add a couple more keyframes down here on the forearm to bring the forearm back to the body, because right now the forearm is all straight. So let's see. So frame 29 and 35 is the request of the author. So we're going to come over here to the forearm layer. We're going to go into frame 29. We're going to click F6, add a keyframe, and then 35, and add F6. So this is the beginning, which is straight. And then this keyframe right here, which is actually 37. Let me push that over a little bit. One more. Okay. We're going to grab the free transform tool. We're going to bring it back down. See how everything is sticking together? It's because we told it to. And then we are going to simply add a motion tween, create classic motion tween. And yeah, all right, we did it. Okay, guys, that's the end of our first video. Please launch the second video and let's continue on with this chapter. Thanks for listening.